Okay, so we're going to start the design for our mandala. There are these tools that I have in class that we've used, like the circles for different things, but this is a great thing to use. If you center this with the circle, okay, it's not the same exact size, but if you keep the same amount of gap here, then you can go ahead and make just a little tiny mark as your center. And then we're going to go ahead and do 30 degrees for all of our sections. And so we're just going to make a little hash mark and do that. This is a lot easier since they're whole numbers to go around and do that. Okay, so I've gone ahead and I have my center point right here, and then I have all of those hash marks. I'm going to go ahead and draw through the center and connect these together. And so tomorrow, this is what you will do as well. So I'm connecting, and then I'm just making sure I go through the center and connecting two of those points. Okay, so it's not real difficult. Ooh, I'm off on that one. We'll see how this goes. It could be just the thickness of my pencil. Let's see. And really, I don't know that you 100% need that. As long as you have these distributed, it is going to find that center. Okay, let me scoot this over. So connect. And one more. Okay, so I have 12 pieces. This is very much like the box project that we did in Ceramics 1, if you did that one, where we had these boxes and everything inside this box was the same as the box next to it. Okay, and so what you have to tell yourself is every pie piece is the same. Okay, every single one of these is the same design in each little piece. Okay, so it's really not as difficult as it looks. Okay, it's just that you multiply it, and so it looks fancier than it really is. Okay, now this does have a compass. There are some other ones that you can use. The further in you get, the harder they are to draw with, but I'm going to go ahead and make myself 3 lines or 3 circles inside here, and I'll show you why in a second. Let's see if I can get the center one to go. Come on. Okay, so I at least have the 3 that I had talked about. This one's not perfect on the end, but it'll be okay. So I have these circles in here like a bullseye. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just thinking about what do I want this one section to look like. And you can draw just inside these pieces, or you can split your design and have some of it on this side and some of it on this side. Okay, and so how that would work is if I wanted a piece here, then I would also do that over here. The center is the only part that's really going to be connected, so maybe I want to, it does help if you have another circle drawn in here. I know I'm not going to be able to get one with this. Well, I could probably trace. Let me do that. As I say, I can't. Okay, so if I had another circle inside there, then this is going to make it easier because I could connect the middle of this with the corner here. So I would just be connecting these. It makes things easier to draw and quicker. Okay, and then so this is going to be all filled in, and this part's going to be filled in. Okay, and then I'm thinking, well, what do I want to have over here? Maybe I'm going to do connect from the middle here and make, I think I'm going to make a one that's kind of cut out. See what this looks like. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and put something on the inside of this. And really the only way to figure this out is to do it. I mean, I think I'm just going to keep it. It's not quite even, but you guys will have more time. So I'm going to go ahead and fill in this kind of hourglass looking piece. Okay, and then I want something on this section. I think I'm going to keep it in the center, and I think I'm going to do like this half circle piece here, but I'm going to keep the inside of it cut out. So it'll kind of look like the negative space here, but this part will be positive. So I have the sections that I want. Okay, and so I have those three layers. Now, once you multiply this, it's going to look way different. Okay, it's crazy how different once you do that it will look. Okay, so I'm just going to fill in these sections so you can see it a little better. So that part's going to pop out. This part will pop out. I'm just going to fill it in real fast just to give you an idea. But you can see how that will continue to, I mean, it's really going to look neat. I'm going to fill in like these. And if you go through and you start to multiply and you do this and you say, gosh, I don't like this part, then erase it, just change it. Okay, it's hard to tell like what it's going to look like until you actually go for it and you can visualize it. Okay, but it doesn't have to be super perfect right now. I'm just trying to map this out, and then you can refine it. We will take this and make a copy of it. Okay, probably make 2 copies of it. So then if something happens to this as we're tracing things, it's not, your original won't be ruined. Okay, that you'll be able to have multiples of it, but you can see how this was only a couple of pieces, and once you multiply this, look how cool this is starting to look. Okay, so something that is a pretty easy technique that really tricks people and makes it look so much more complicated.